Hi everybody, it's Christina from Card Making Magic. Today I'd like to show you the free gift that comes with Simply Cards and Papercrafts, and this is issue 165. Now this is going to be on sale on the 13th of July in selected supermarkets and craft stores. You can also get this from WH Smith's or direct from moremags.com. So the free gift this time is the Little Bird stamp set and outline dies. You'll also get the opportunity to download the 6 papers that I'm showing you here. Plus there's also a 36-page Prima supplement which has some really stunning inspiration in it. Now the Prima supplement contains luxury matte paper and toppers, and it's good quality to help you make some really pretty cards. So all in all, you're getting a fantastic gift with Simply Cards and Papercrafts. So the 2 dies in the set will cut you the main body of the bird and a wing. Now you can cut that from paper, from the paper pack if you wish, add some shadow, and I've placed another wing behind it and I've added in a googly eye. For this one I've Zentangled my bird, and on this one I've used the stamp from the set just to add some pattern to the body and the wings. This one I've coloured with distress inks, and I've used the stamps from the set to give me the design on the bird. And this one I've used alcohol markers. And again with this one I've added 2 wings, a googly eye, and I've used the stamps from the stamp set. And it's how to create this one that I'm going to show you in the video. So on the front of the packaging you've got some ideas on how you can create your bird, and on the back you have a more detailed explanation of the different parts that are in the stamp set to create these 2 birds. But of course you can create your bird any colour that you wish. So there are 2 ways that you can do this. You can either stamp your bird first and then use your dies to cut him out, or you can cut the bird out first and stamp second. Now I'm going to do my bird in Memento inks, and I'm using Bahama Blue and Pear Tart. So I've got my body part on a stamp block, on an acrylic block, and I'm just going to ink that up. So what I'm going to do is stamp one of these first. Now you need to line this up so that it sits completely on your bird and leaves just that little edge around the side. So once I've got that, I've taken the head part, which is this piece here, and I've added that to my block, and I'm going to stamp that in the same shade of blue. So we'll just get that down on there. Now I need to line this up with the top of the body so that it sits in this piece here. Now once I've done that, don't forget to clean your stamps off as you're moving them, and we'll move on to the next part. Now for this one I need to add the wing, and this is the top part of the wing along here, and it shows you there the main wing. So we'll pick that up with the block and we'll add the green ink to this, and then I'll stamp this down onto the card. So again, I need to line it up so that it sits inside this part of the wing but doesn't come down this tail bit here. So I need to get that on there and add that very carefully. Now the next part that I'm going to add is this upper wing piece here, and that is here at the bottom of the stamp set. So I'm just going to ink that up, and then we'll add this to this area just along there. Now I need to add in the lower wing, which is this piece along here, and it's this long strip, there it is on the sheet, it's this long strip on the bottom. So again, I'm going to add that to a stamp block. I'm going to ink that up with the blue ink, and then I'm going to add it so that it sits along there. So there's my little bird all stamped up. I've added a spot of glue in there, and I'm just going to pop in his eye. And then I've created 2 more wings the same way as I did this wing, One of them has foam pads on the back, and I'm going to add that to my bird. And then the other one with a little bit of glue on it will just be added to the back of the bird so that he's in flight. So with my two little birds ready to go, I'm going to create a background in similar colours. So I'm using distress inks, and I'm using shabby shutters and tumbled glass. So I'm going to just take some ink onto my sponge, and I'm going to start blending the ink in on the card. Now I don't want it right to the edge, and I'm not bothered if it goes blotchy. I'm quite happy about that. So I'm just going to get the colour down, and when I'm happy with the depth of the colour that I've got with the blue, I'm going to turn the card around and I'm going to use the green. So we'll get some ink onto the green, and we'll do exactly the same on the other side. Just get that ink down, and then we'll blend the two colours in where they join so that it gives a nice effect. And like I said, I'm not bothered about it being blotchy, I just want the colours down on that card. Now once I've done that, I'm going to take a stencil and I'm going to place it on the card, and I'm picking up some of the blue with the blue sponge, and I'm just going to randomly add it to the card. I don't want it nice and neat, I just want it down on the card. And then I'm going to bring it to the bottom, and I'm going to do exactly the same with the green. Now you'll need to make sure that that's dry, because what you're going to do next is stamp a sentiment on there and heat emboss it with clear powder. And once you've done that and you've trimmed it down, this is what you will have on your card. To help the panel lie flat, I've added a sheet of foam tape to the back, and I'm going to add that to the front of my card. And then with foam pads underneath both of the birds, I'm going to pop these in along here so that they can fly off into the distance. So here we have the finished card. I've simply added some sequins to it. I've used the stamps and the sentiments from the stamp set. So this is Little Bird stamp set and outline dies. That is the free gift with Simply Cards and Papercrafts. And don't forget, this will be on sale on the 13th of July. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, please join me on the next one. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.